Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hello and welcome to Happy Eyes Pod, your number one African eye care podcast where we explore the world of eye care one blink at a time. I'm your host Dr. Amal, optometrist by profession, educator by passion, and your guide on this journey to clearer vision and smarter eye care. Hello everyone. It's Dr. Amal, your favorite optometrist, back with another episode of your favorite eye care podcast. Today, we're talking about something that might surprise and shock a lot of you: eyelid hygiene. Yes, it's time to give your lashes and lids the attention, and trust me, there's more going on there than just mascara or sleepy crust. Let's get right into it. Now that we've set the stage, let's talk about what your eyelids are really made of, because understanding what's under the surface is the first step to keeping them healthy and problem-free. But don't worry, I'm not going to drop a full anatomy lecture on you. Instead, I want you to picture a sandwich. Yes, a sandwich. Your eyelid is like a multi-layer sandwich, each layer doing a specific job to protect and to nourish your eyes. So let's start at the very top. The top bread, that's your eyelid skin. It's super thin. It's actually the thinnest skin on your entire body. It's soft, delicate, and it holds everything together. But it is also easily irritated and prone to collecting oil, dust, and leftover makeup. Then next is our first filling. The first filling is the orbicularis oculi muscle. This is your eyelid's engine. The slice of turkey, chicken, or tofu, if you will. Every time you blink, this muscle contracts, helping spread your tears evenly and gently brushing away the dirt. It's always working even when you're not paying attention. The next layer is the tarsal plate. Think of this as the slice of firm cheese or egg that gives your eyelid structure, and without it, your lids will be floppy like a sandwich with no backbone. And then comes the secret sauce, your meibomian glands. These are tiny oil glands tucked inside that tarsal plate that release oil into your tears to keep them from evaporating, because no oil means your eyes will dry out. And just like a sandwich with no sauce, you know it's going to be dry, crumbly, and not fun. And last but not least, we've got a bottom layer, your lashes and lash line. Like a crispy toasted bread slice with a sprinkle of seeds or caramelized onions, your lashes are there to protect your eyes from dust, wind, and irritants. But they also house little sebaceous glands and tiny microscopic mites called Demodex. Don't freak out. Almost everyone has them. They're usually harmless, but if you don't clean your lash line properly, they can multiply and cause trouble. So now you know your eyelid isn't just a flap of skin, it's a fully functioning, multi-layered masterpiece with moving parts, oil production, and yes, a bit of micro wildlife. And just like a sandwich needs the right ingredients and hygiene in the kitchen, your eyelids also need regular cleaning to stay happy. Because when things get lousy in there, when there's too much oil, too many mites, blocked glands, you can end up with irritation, dryness, blepharitis, which is basically inflammation of the eyelids, and even styes. So coming up, I'll walk you through exactly how to clean your lids and lashes the right way. No harsh scrubs or internet hacks required. Have you ever felt like your eyes were burning or itchy, especially at night? That might not be allergies. It could be leftover oils or debris making themselves a little too comfortable. So let me know if this sounds familiar. Itchy, gritty eyes, flaky stuff near your lashes, red or swollen eyelid margins. Yes, those are the greatest hits of eyelid inflammation, and they are more common than you think because we see it all the time in the clinic, even in eyes of people who take great care of their skin. You know, those skincare obsessed people that don't play with their morning and night skincare routine, right? We still see cases of eyelid inflammation in them. And It makes me wonder why. Now here comes the good stuff. How do we actually keep our lids clean? The first trick to keeping your eyelid clean is a warm compress. This just means using a very clean towel with your clean hands and clean warm water to gently press your eyelids for 5 to 10 minutes. This does great wonders in helping to loosen any oily secretion or sticky stuff that is stuck in your eyelid. The second trick is lid cleaning. This basically involves using a lid scrub or diluted baby shampoo on a clean cloth or cotton pad to gently swipe across the lash line. The third trick is doing the first and second tricks frequently. That is, you should do a warm compress and you should clean your lids at least twice a day if you're experiencing symptoms, and once daily for prevention. So here's a bonus tip. If you love makeup, try to always clean your makeup thoroughly and try to avoid sharing mascara and eyeliners or eye pencils, and also replace your eye makeup products regularly because no smoky eye is worth a stye. I'll quickly share a makeup expiry guide to keep your eyes happy. Use your mascara for 3 months, your liquid liner for 3 months too, your eye pencils for 6 to 12 months only, but make sure you sharpen them often. Use your eye shadow creams for 6 to 12 months, your eyeshadow powders for 1 to 2 years. And here are also tips for safely extending the life of these products. You should always wash your hands before applying makeup, never share eye makeup, always clean your brushes and applicators weekly, and do not revive dried mascara with water or saliva because that just introduces bacteria. Here are some key guidelines to note for commercial makeup artists. Try to use disposable applicators for mascara or gel liners. Never use the product's built-in applicator on your clients, and try to dip just once and discard. When you dip twice or do a double dip, you're basically recycling all the microorganisms from the patient's eyelid inside your mascara or your eyeliner. So try to just dip once and discard. The second tip I'll be sharing for commercial makeup artists is to decant cream and liquid products onto a mixing palette. So use spatulas, not fingers or brushes, to scoop the product out onto a palette where you mix and then apply to your client's face. The third tip is to regularly sanitize powder products. You can do that by lightly spraying them with 70% alcohol and letting them dry. You can also scrape the top layer occasionally if the product looks dull or contaminated. Another tip to note is you should sharpen your eye pencils between each client. So after every client, try to get your assistant or do it yourself to sharpen your eye pencils, and also wipe them with alcohol, 70% alcohol after sharpening. Another tip is to replace high risk products like mascara every 2 to 3 months, even if they're not finished. It's better to waste products than to risk an eye infection outbreak, in my opinion. Another tip is to wash your brushes after every client. You can use a gentle brush cleanser or use baby shampoo, then you rinse with 70% alcohol. I hope this helps at least one commercial makeup artist that is listening to me right now. Now let's bust a common myth. I don't wear makeup, so I don't need to clean my eyelids. That's very false, because oils, bacteria and dead skin don't care if you're barefaced or you wear heavy makeup. Everyone needs eyelid hygiene. And over scrubbing, that's a big no, because your eyelids are delicate, so you have to be gentle, not like you're scrubbing burnt rice off a pot. You have to be very gentle and careful when you're cleaning your eyelid. So here is a fun fact / rant. The weather in northern Nigeria lately has been awkward. One day it's hazy, the next it's humid and sticky, thanks to global warming. Honestly, this is why I'm such a fan of tree planting and sustainable living, because simple things like replacing nylon with paper, recycling, and buying eco-friendly household products really add up. Maybe I should do an episode on sustainable living soon. Anyway, back to the lids. So because of the weather swings, I've had more than 5 patients a week complain about styes, including yours truly. Yes, I had 2 episodes of stye, and let me tell you, they were painful. Like, this stye is giving me a headache painful. And what worked for me was I used my baby's shampoo, which I diluted with clean water, and gently cleaned my lids with a soft cotton pad 3 times daily. I followed each cleansing with a warm compress, which I did for about 5 minutes, and it didn't work instantly as I thought it would, but after 5 days, both styes were gone, and now I'm even more of a believer in good eyelid hygiene because of my first-hand experience. So here is your happy eyes homework. Check your lids tonight, give them some love, try a warm compress or a lid wipe, and if your eyes are feeling itchy or tired, don't just reach for drops. Check your hygiene first. You deserve eyes that feel as good as they look, fresh, clean, and free of flaky surprises. A bonus spa tip for the girlies. Go old school, grab some chilled cucumber slices, pop a few slices in the fridge for 15 minutes, then lay back, close your eyes and place a slice over each lid. Then you can relax for 10 to 15 minutes. You can actually do this for more than 15 minutes if you have the time. Then you let the natural antioxidants and cooling effect of the cucumber slices do their thing. By the way, this cucumber spa tip isn't just for the girlies, it's for the guys too, young and old. It's a good job in soothing the eyes and making them feel like very nice and well rested. My dad is over 60 and he swears by it. He says he feels his eye pressure drop after using cucumber slices. Now, I'm not making any clinical claims here, but hey, that could be a fun research topic someday, don't you think? Shout out to my dad. But trust me, it's a simple and relatively cheap way to relax and soothe your eyes and keep them happy. This brings us to our question and answer segment, where I'll be answering questions from my email and my social media pages, Instagram and Facebook, precisely. So the first question says, "Hey Dr. Amal, do I really need to clean my eyelids even on days I don't wear makeup?" Yes, absolutely. Even if you're not rocking eyeliner or mascara, your eyelids still produce oil, collect dust, and house those friendly little Demodex mites I told you about. So just like we brush our teeth even if we haven't eaten anything sweet or sugary all day, daily lid hygiene is essential for everyone, makeup or not. The second question says, "Doctor, can baby shampoo actually make eyelid inflammation worse?" Great question and a bit of a hot topic. Here's the thing. Baby shampoo used to be the go-to lid cleanser, but we now know it can disrupt the eyelid's natural oil balance and irritate sensitive eyes. So many optometrists, myself included, recommend lid-specific cleansers that are pH balanced and formulated for the eye area. And these can be found in pharmacies, skincare shops, or shopping centers. So yes, your lids deserve better than baby shampoo, but in case you can't find lid cleansers, it's okay to dilute baby shampoo with water, and at least it's better than having dirty and sticky lids. The third question says, "How do I know if I have Demodex mites?" Honestly, most of us do. Studies show that by age 60, nearly 100% of people have Demodex mites living in their lash follicle. Gross, right? But that's very normal. Signs that they're causing trouble could be itchy lids, flaky debris on the lashes, which are called cylindrical dandruff, or recurrent styes and irritation. So if you're unsure, just check with your optometrist so that your eyes will be examined. The optometrist can spot them under a microscope during the eye exam. The fourth question says, can eyelash extensions or false lashes lead to eye problems? The answer is yes, especially if they are not properly cleaned or properly applied. This is because lash extensions can trap oil, bacteria, and Demodex, leading to blepharitis, dry eye, or even allergic reactions to the glue. So if you love lash extensions, just make sure you love cleaning your eyelids too. And try to avoid any lash artist who tells you not to wash them, because that's a big red flag. The fifth and final question says, what's a quick daily routine to keep my lids clean? I love this one. So I'm going to share a 2-minute lid care ritual, which starts with getting a clean face towel or cotton pad and warm water. You wet the clean towel with the warm water and place over your closed eyes for 1 to 2 minutes. This helps to loosen oil and all the sticky stuff. Then you use a lid cleanser to wipe or gently massage the lash line. No scrubbing, please. Then finally you rinse and you pat dry with a fresh dry towel. And now you can go ahead to blink proudly because you just made those lids happy. Think of this ritual as a spa moment for your lids and try to do it at least once a day, especially at night. And your lids and lashes will be happy and they will thank you. That's it for this episode of Happy Eyes Pod. If you learned something new, please share this with a friend, especially that one person who never removes their eyeliner properly. Follow, subscribe, and let your eyes smile a little more every day. Until next time, stay bright, stay beautiful, and keep your eyes happy. If you have any question or topic you'd like us to explore on the podcast, would love to hear from you. Please drop us a message at amaldambata@gmail.com or connect with us on Instagram at happyeyes_with Dr. Amal. Let's keep the conversation going and growing. Thank you for tuning into Happy Eyes Pod. Don't forget to follow, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who loves their eyes. Until next time, keep your vision clear and your eyes happy.